What are differentiators and how can you use them in your pitch deck story? Let's find out. All right, now let's talk about differentiators and how you can use them to describe your solutions. Now, to communicate your value, you'll need to use words that are meaningful to your audience. And these are words that can help your audience understand the value of your ideas, skills, or solutions and what makes them better or different compared to others on the market. That's why many people call these words differentiators. Now, differentiators are words that communicate why your audience should care about your solutions. It helps them self-identify if your solutions are the right fit and guide them through the decision-making process. Now, many companies and service providers might offer similar solutions, but your target audience might be looking for one specific feature or benefit. So if you can communicate your differences quickly and confidently, they will likely pick your services or your solutions instead of somebody else's. Now, different can mean that you use different ingredients that others don't have, or maybe you only focus on specific demographic like a select age group, gender, industry, language, or location. Better can mean that you have faster service. It could be a better experience, more functionality, or superior manufacturing and craftsmanship. So really, it's not about definitely everything being better or everything being different. It just could be one simple thing. So now the selecting words is easy. The big question is, can you deliver on the promises? So here are 3 criteria to use to make sure that your words are accurate. The first one, true. Is it true and does it represent your solutions? So this would be the first one. Second, relevant. Is it relevant to your audience needs and problems? If it's not relevant, then who cares? We don't need to just add extra words to clutter our message. And number 3, is it provable? Do you have evidence to support that the word you picked is something that you can actually deliver? Now, here's a common list of some differentiators that are used by many industries. Now, this is only a starting point just to get your creative juices going. So you can see some of the words that could be used, maybe like compatibility, convenience, customization. Is it about innovation? Is it about functionality, productivity, reliability? So these are words that can help you describe your solutions. So pick the ones that are, of course, more relevant, true, and provable for your business. So in my particular case, I focus more on words like experience because I already have over 25 years experience, so it applies. Productivity because most of my tools and solutions are about making my clients more productive. About results as well, about getting the fastest result with the minimum with focus, and also about specialization because most of my work really is specialized about communication design and sales oriented communication design as well. So that's why I focus on these words. So now go through the list and try to pick which one are more relevant to your solutions, and then this will help you. This will come in handy when you start working on your other communication, especially when we start talking about your competitive advantage and describing your solutions. That's why we are picking these words. Now, in terms of tips, I would say if you don't have any differentiators right now, pick the ones that you can achieve first. Maybe you're just starting your business, you don't know really what sets you apart. Try to pick the ones that you can achieve first. So go back to the list and look at it and see which one of these words or any other words you can come up with that you can deliver the fastest and that are true and are relevant and are provable as well. And next, you can start asking your existing contacts, especially if you have customers already and clients. You can ask them, why did they choose to do business with you? And see what are the words that they're using to describe your services and skills. And these could be your differentiators. And then the last tip I could say is, you're not stuck to these words. You can always change them later. Right now, we're just going for speed so that you can come up with the first storyboard and your first pitch deck. So before we continue, can you remember what are the differentiators, the criteria of a good differentiator? So here they are again. The good criteria would be they need to be true. So pick words that are true. pick words that are relevant to your customers, and pick words that are provable. So your action item for this video is really to pick between 3 and 6 words. Go through the list or come up with your own words that describe your solutions, because you're going to be needing these words as you start creating your messaging. So in the next few videos, I'm going to show you how to work on your value statements. We're going to go through some frameworks and how to come up with your purpose and value statements. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.